control is active. Lots of wheel spin there. Launch control is activated. 0 to 60 time has always been my obsession. That's why I bought the dragy box, and that's the main thing I've been measuring with the dragy box. As you guys know, my initial 0 to 60 times were not even stock times. I should have been getting 4.6 seconds from stock, but I was getting, the best time I'd ever seen was 5.1 seconds. I was able to get 5.1 seconds with no limited slip diff, with the run flat tires, and with the engine in stock power. The factory time is obviously dependent on ideal conditions on a perfect road with, you know, perfect temperatures. It was 46 degrees in August, so perhaps the car will gain some performance. I'll be able to improve my times with no further modifications, just because it'll get cooler outside. So the first thing I did, I installed the limited slip diff. That was the first major modification done to the car, and it reduced the 0 to 60 times by 0.1 of a second. Perhaps the car was always capable of a 5-second 0 to 60, but the limited slip diff just, you know, ensured a higher consistency, improved traction. It helped me to knock a 0.1 of a second. Next, I installed the JB Plus box, and installing the JB Plus box reduced the 0 to 60 times by another 0.1 of a second. I made a video about that. I was getting 4.9 seconds consistently with the two modifications to the car. After that, of course, I replaced the wheels and the tires, and I guess more the tires made the bigger difference, because then I was able to go down to 4.8 seconds. So a 0 to 60 time of 4.8 seconds with the grippier tires. After that, I installed the stage 1 tune, and the stage 1 tune took me down to 4.7 seconds, 0 to 60. With the stage 1 tune, I was able to get to 4.7 seconds, and then I loaded XHP, and XHP reduced that by 0.1 of a second again. So with all the modifications I've done, I've come down from 5.1 seconds to 4.6 seconds, best 0 to 60 times. So I got it down to 4.6 seconds, and the question was, can I get it down further? I was hoping for 4.5, but I didn't get 4.5. No, I got 4.3 seconds. 4.33 to be exact, but I consider that to be 4.3 seconds. I just can't believe it, what a difference it made. I didn't even do that many runs. I did only a handful of runs, like 3 runs, and all 3 of them were below 4.6 seconds. The best one was 4.33, and that was without launch control. Timed a launch in a long time, especially since the stage 1 tune, because the launch control isn't configured for this amount of power. The car was already struggling with traction the way it was with the 340 horsepower, and that's inherent of the rear wheel drive configuration. It's a lot of power for the rear wheels. I think the more you up the power, the more you're gonna struggle. The tires right now, they're at their maximum on the back. They're 245s at 8 inches. The rear rims, I think that's the most I can put on these rear rims. I'm extremely happy I have these wheels, there's no doubt about it, but if I am gonna go to stage 2, if I am gonna go higher than that, I definitely need to improve rear traction. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I strongly recommend a downpipe, a sporty downpipe, and the results speak for themselves.